The moment the police cordoned off the sleek headquarters of one of Nigeria's prominent oil services firms, you knew something major was unfolding. This is the story of Nestoil Limited, how it found itself in the crosshairs of the courts, and what it means for business, oil, and debt in Nigeria. A dramatic enforcement in Victoria Island. Armed officers from the Nigeria Police Force sealed Nestoil's headquarters at 4142 Akin Adisola Street, Victoria Island, Lagos, an act triggered by a court order that placed the company under partial receivership. The order was handed down by D.I. Dipeolu of the Federal High Court, Lagos, on 22 October 2025. The legal instrument used was a Mareva injunction, which froze bank accounts, shares, and other assets of Nestoil and its affiliate. Who's involved and who owes what? Nestoil is affiliated with Nikonde Energy Limited and is part of the business empire of Ernest Azudialu-Obiejesi and his wife Nenena Obiejesi. The claimants in this case are First Trustees Limited and its subsidiary, First Bank of Nigeria Limited Group. As of 30 September 2025, the alleged indebtedness stands at US dollars 1.0126 billion and 430.0144 billion naira. What the court ordered. Key elements of the court's order include freezing of bank accounts and shares of Nestoil, Nikonde, and the promoters across more than 20 financial institutions. Appointment of Abubakar Sulu Gambari as receiver-manager, authorized to take over Nestoil's offices and other identified assets. The receiver is empowered to assume control of Nikonde's interests in Oil Mining Lease 42, or OML 42, a joint venture with the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. Security agencies, police, Navy, state security, instructed to assist in enforcing the takeover. Why this matters beyond the sealed gate. 1. Debt burden in Nigeria's oil services sector. This case shines a harsh light on how even large indigenous oil and gas firms are vulnerable when credit conditions tighten and oil prices wobble. With over $1 billion at stake, the scale is significant. 2. Corporate governance and transparency. When court orders lead to freezing of bank accounts and corporate assets, questions about risk management, corporate debt structuring, and creditor rights come to the fore. 3. Impact on operations and stakeholders. While Nestoil, in a public statement, claims business continuity, the takeover of key assets like OML 42 raises concerns about production, revenue flows, and the implications for employees, contractors, and communities. 4. Setup for precedent. This move could set a precedent for how major debt defaults in the oil industry are treated, especially when backed by court-ordered asset seizures and receivership. What's next? Watch points. Substantive hearing. The court adjourned the Down to Business hearing to 7 November 2025. Operational integrity. Will OML 42 continue production smoothly under the receiver's control? What happens to existing contracts and liabilities? Creditor strategy. How will the banks recover their funds? What happens if full recovery isn't feasible? Reputation and investor confidence. Domestic and international investors will be observing closely. This could influence perceptions of risk in Nigerian oil and gas investment. Company response. Nestoil has yet to issue a publicly detailed explanation beyond general statements of cooperation. The promoter's next steps, legal responses, negotiations, will be closely scrutinized. Final thoughts. The image of police soldiers standing guard outside one of Lagos's high-end corporate towers is more than a dramatic photo op. It's a symbol of how credit, risk, and accountability are intersecting in Nigeria's energy economy. When a private oil services company, prominent and active for decades, faces a court-ordered asset takeover, the message is clear. Size and legacy alone do not shield you from financial distress or legal enforcement. Whether this ends in a restructuring, full recovery for creditors, or a messy collapse will reverberate beyond Nestoil. It resonates with the broader challenges of funding, governance, and sustainability in Africa's oil-rich but often financially unstable sector. For stakeholders, from employees to oil-field communities to investors, the outcome of this case will matter deeply, and for Nigeria's economy at large, it's a cautionary tale of the fault lines beneath the surface of big oil.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay informed with fast, reliable news, Don't forget to subscribe to Newsflash 360. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. Your next headline is just seconds away.